Hey guys, it is April from Getting Hygge With It. Today I want to talk to you about dealing with negative comments. Now these can pop up when you have a booktube channel. I definitely, if you have just a regular YouTube channel, I'd say booktube is a pretty nice community, but negative comments still pop up and I wanted to discuss that with you. What to do? Yeah. So let's get into it. I think it's human nature to kind of focus on the negative. Even if I've gotten, 100 positive comments or, conversational comments, if I get one negative comment, I will zero in on it and be like, why did that person say that? Why don't they like me? Why? What did I do? What are they doing? You just kind of get into your head. So I think I figured out a way that I'm going to deal with negative comments going forward. And I wanted to share that with you. So I kind of want to be clear about what kind of negative comments I'm talking about. There are people who are going to disagree with your views. Like if I put a booktube video out about the light between oceans, let's say, which is one of my favorite books. It's very, very close to my heart because I've dealt with infertility and miscarriage. And a lot of people can really hate on Isabel, and that really upsets me. She makes a lot of poor decisions that I would never make, but if I put a video out there about the light between oceans and someone wrote in and said, I hate Isabel, she's doing the wrong thing, and that is one thing where you can just disagree on a particular book. Even books that mean the world to you, it doesn't mean that it means the world to other people. So for those kinds of comments, I just deal with it. I put on my big girl pants and just deal with the comment and then have a conversation. That's kind of what's nice about living in this world, is having, you don't always see eye to eye. Now, sometimes people put negative comments because of the quality of your video, and I mean like visual, audio, that kind of thing. So if someone is commenting and saying, your video is super shaky and they're watching a vlog, I'll just mention, hey, you're watching a vlog. I don't have a lot of money to go out and get, different contraptions that will stop a video being shaky. So I'll just have a conversation with them. If someone has any comments about lighting or audio, these are all the kinds of things that I would actually try to internalize and try to figure out if I can fix them. And sometimes it's really constructive criticism that will make your channel a better channel. So I really don't mind those kinds of comments. That doesn't mean that it's going to change automatically. Sometimes those kinds of comments require you to upgrade some of your equipment, and I do all of my videos on an iPhone. I just got a new little tripod thing for it. This is actually the first video I'm using the new tripod for, and it's working out okay so far. But yeah, I would just say I'm personally okay with constructive criticism like that. Okay, but then there are comments that are more hurtful. So I've definitely had comments where people have said, the quality of your videos are getting worse and worse, and I think you're really all after the money and you are just posting a ton. But when it's negative and it's calling out on your character, from me, that's a no-go. You do not call out on my character and get away with it, at least. So I will just be straight up with that person and write them back and say, hey, that was hurtful and rude. Please don't do that anymore. You don't have to watch my channel if you don't like it. Please unsubscribe, no problem. YouTube, watching YouTube and making YouTube videos should be an enjoyable thing. So if you're not enjoying someone's channel, unsubscribe. I've done it. and I don't have any problems with anyone else doing that. So yeah, I don't try to rationalize with the person. I've just been insulted, so I'm gonna be straight up with them. I don't know if you guys do the same, any of you who are YouTube content creators. I don't know if that's something that you do, or do you just ignore them? Anyway, that is the way that I kind of deal with them. Now, next up, we're talking about like abusive comments. People who are calling you names or calling you on the way that you look. Just abusive comments. I have not had any of those comments, but I can tell you right now that I wouldn't give them a chance at all. I would immediately block them. I don't think that we've all, you know, come to YouTube to put up videos and be harassed and abused, and I don't stand for that. So I would just block them, don't even say anything to them. I'd block them and probably report them as well, because I just don't think anyone should have to deal with that kind of thing. And if they're doing it to you or me, they're probably doing it to somebody else. So yeah, I just think like you started your YouTube channel to talk about books, most likely, to gush over the latest reads that you've been loving. And you know, like people being rude and insensitive and unkind and abusive was not part of that initial plan. And I think it's kind of up to you as a YouTube channel creator to hold those values kind of to the highest level. That's just what I do. I would love to know what you guys do when you get negative comments. Are you someone who will try to reason with that person? Are you someone who just blocks them? I used to do that. I used to just block people. If I felt like you were giving off a negative vibe, I just blocked them. If I thought that they were going to be on the borderline insulting my character, I just blocked them. Now I try to reason just a tiny bit, but I would love to know what you guys do. This is totally kind of random video for me to throw in there, but I have thought a lot about negative comments, so I wanted to throw out my ideas on how to deal with them. And yeah, I hope that you guys are doing well, and I will see you next time, tomorrow. Okay, bye!